Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here today. Now I suppose you're wondering what you're probably looking at here. Well, first I want to start by dedicating these series of videos to a guy we all know as Dean Knight. Now, what more can be said about Dean Knight that hasn't already been said? He's definitely a master with a camera. Good work, buddy. Anyways, suppose you're all probably expecting an interrogation cell. I kind of was too myself. I actually had the plans all drawn up for it. Been talking to my best friend Mike Echo, trying to get some ideas, and I was going to actually do a much larger version. But every once in a while you get some surprises. Actually, a couple days ago I got a comment from my buddy Rick, the Clipper King. He gave me a challenge. Now guys, when somebody gives me a challenge, that's like kicking me right in the gonads and saying I dare you. So what he wanted me to do a rooftop scene that dropped down to a flagpole. So when he said that to me, I actually thought, geez, that'd actually be a good diorama, and I brain started working, trying to figure out what it would probably look like, what he meant by the flagpole deal. So I kind of figured out what he meant, and I think I know what he means. You're going to have some flagpoles sticking out here. Spiderman awfully swang from them and stuff like that in the movie. This diorama could also be used for the Dark Knight, which is kind of cool, which is kind of another reason why I thought these might be a good idea. Be neat to see Batman Begins up there with the long cape draping over the side. That would be kind of cool, again, from the movie. You could put the Hulk up on this thing, that would be appropriate. You could even put Predator 2 on this if you wanted, considering that a lot of those scenes were done on rooftops. So, and it's good to take a break, you know. My Dark Knight figures are definitely the heartbeat of my collection, but like women, it's good to get away from them for a little while, just to take a break, because when you come back, you feel a little bit more refreshed. And like women, comparing it to hot toy figures, it doesn't matter how good looking they are, you're eventually going to get tired of looking at them if you have to look at them every day. That's actually one of the reasons why I have my DX2 up in a closet, because I don't want to look at it every day. I'll just get tired of looking at it. So anyways, what I plan on doing, guys, and hope this doesn't backfire, because sometimes projects can go in the toilet pretty quick. I'm going to do a series of videos during the construction of this, and so instead at the very end me explaining how I did, I don't mind doing that, but there's always time constraints. So it's best that I'm going to give you a little video clip throughout this construction, just to show you how it's done. So anyways, I started with this after talking to Rick. Brain started working. So I came home from work last night, rolled up a big fat gagger of hippie hay. I actually watched Spiderman. Actually, Spiderman #1 is actually a very good source material. It has a lot of rooftop scenes. So I was mulling around. So I sat down and I drew this out full scale. What you see is what you get here. I mean, don't judge it yet. This is very one-dimensional. Very one-dimensional. I'm going to be adding coining on the corner. I'm going to be adding moldings, and it's going to represent a limestone block building. So there's going to be a lot of grays, some blacks, even a little bit of greens too, because there's always a little bit of green in limestone, especially if it's old. And another good thing, it's about the New York skyline, is has a multitude of different buildings. You're going to have modern skyscrapers, old historical buildings, and everything in between. So coming up with a style that fits New York, your imagination's the limit. And so that's what we're going to be doing here. I hope this turns out. Like I say, I came home last night, did the drawing, and this morning I woke up first thing, went to Home Depot, went out and bought the pink foam here, as you can see. Cut everything out according to my drawing. Did the base for the lines, the blocks, cut and scribe. I talked about that in my second video. Scribed them all out. Like I say, it looks very basic, very simple. Don't judge it yet, because it's just in the rawest form possible. So anyways, that's what's going to be happening, guys. Stay tuned to your upload in the inbox. Look for the these little video clips that I'm going to pay out. Now I don't know how much time is going to elapse in between. You know, I do have a life outside of this house, believe it or not. And so I'm going to be working on this pretty steady. Like I said, this is the result of probably 5-6 hours of work. But my brain's working full time on this, so I know exactly what's going to be happening. I'm going to give Rick his rooftop. I'm going to give him his flagpole. We're going to probably put a skylight in the roof. I'm going to detail the roof up pretty nice. I'm probably going to put lights in it so it shines up through the sunlight. That look pretty. Skylight look pretty cool. Also, before I let you go, you're probably wondering why this thing's so big. Now, I could have made it half the size and it got the point across. It would have been wonderful. But oddly enough, I got this giant plexiglass showcase upstairs that I paid $700 to have made for this giant ship that I bought. Now I got screwed pretty good. You said it's the HMS Victory ship that I really like. I hope one day to go to Portsmouth in England to see the ship in reality. Anyways, I bought this thing off and you said it was made of wood, all wonderful, perfect. Well, when I got the thing, it was a big lump of plastic. Not real happy. So I'm stuck with this goddamn showcase up in my hallway there. Keep stubbing my toe on it every morning I get up. Pissed off, thinking, well, what the hell can I put in it? Because it's so huge. So that's actually when I thought of that, I said, shit, this actually be a good idea. So that's why it's as big as it is. And I might put all my figures on it. I don't know. Who knows? And you could put Spiderman in the center there. You could have Batman over in the corner. You know, the Hulk figure comes out. You could throw that up there. I think it's going to look pretty cool. But bear with me, guys. I don't know how long this is going to take. But anyways, Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all. And to all a good night. Thanks, guys.